Yes guys, and welcome back to another episode of Saka's Squad. In today's video boys, I want to talk about the next RTG while also playing FIFA. So we're going to open up this 85 times 10 pack and we're going to talk about the next RTG boys. The next Road to Glory, who it's going to be talking about the next RTG boys. Operation Odegaard is very much an option boys. Operation Odegaard is one of multiple RTGs that I'm picking between. I'm going to put polls out boys for you to decide or help decide. Absolutely nothing else. Well, that is woeful. So I'm going to build a team boys of future potential RTGs. So we will start off with Mr. Martin Odegaard. So Operation Odegaard is very much an option boys. Another player I want to use who I'm actually going to have to buy because I don't think I've got him in the club is Rice to Glory. Declan Rice, boys. Is this going to be a clean card? Oh, you just love to see it. Ideal. That means I can actually keep him as well. Perfect. So, Rice to Glory. Also, boys, if you like the names or if you've come up with better names, put them in the comments as well. Rice to Glory, Operation Odegaard. Okay, we then have... I think I've got some of these. I will admit, most of these are Arsenal players, boys. So if you want to see someone that isn't an Arsenal player, also put that in the comments. So, we have Martinelli's men. Yet again, not, you know, here we go, confirmed on the team names. I might do one around Gabby Jesus. He wasn't really locked in for one, I won't lie. What would that be? Like Gabriel's guys? I don't know, something like that. Or Saliba's not going to be one. Jorginho won't be one. Fabio Vieira won't be one. Ben White probably won't be one. 14k, I'm fine with that. There we go. So Trossard, I can't remember what his name was. What was his? Trossard's team? No, that's really dead. Trossard's... What? Hold on. I can't remember, boys. I can't remember. But it was Trossard something. Yeah, so Trossard, I actually do think is a good shout. He doesn't seem to be getting that much game time at the moment. But maybe when Europa League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup start coming in, he'll get to play a little bit more. So the rotation will be a little bit better. We're not going to do a third season of Saka's Squad, boys. I feel like 2 seasons. This season has been very good. Obviously, he's got Tots card, inform after inform, player of the month cards. Like, you're not going to beat the season we've had. Well, you might, to be fair. But we've had a very good season with Saka. We're going to humbly leave him in this FIFA. Leave him alone. He's absolutely played incredible for us on and off the pitch. And by, I mean real life and on FIFA. So, yeah, we're going to leave Saka here. Not saying I wouldn't use him in the next FIFA, boys, but... he will stay in this FIFA. Genuinely wouldn't mind Matoma's men or Matoma something. I really think Matoma's going to have a great season, boys. So Matoma would be a great shout. I'll put him on the bench as an honourable mention because I do like the idea of using Matoma, boys. Evan Ferguson, boys, is another great shout. I would like to do... yeah, again, it's a bit different. You don't see him used very often. But he has literally just scored a hat-trick, boys, this man. So... I would like to do an RTG around him. I would happily... Look, he's actually got extinct because everyone's buying him up. That's pretty funny. I'll buy him. I'm fine about it. Let's do it. Yeah, boys. Evan Ferguson, I would happily do an RTG around him. I'm not saying he's going to be like the guy, but he might be. I feel like he definitely deserves an honourable mention. We also don't actually have to do the Prem. I am looking at the Prem at the moment to try and remember who or what sort of ideas I had for players. But we genuinely don't have to do Premier League. It's just I feel like most people relate to a Premier League RTG because it's, you know, the more common one. Serge Gnabry's not even a bad shout. Former Arsenal player, so we can relate it back to that a little bit. I quite like that. Diaby for Aston Villa. Yet again, very good player. Not really got any emotional connection to him though. Pepe's almost worth doing because he's probably going to play for a different club or he's just going to be a squad rotation and he won't get any inform cards. That's the issue with that one. Nketiah, boys. I actually somehow completely forgot about Eddie Nketiah. That's a great shout because he's playing very well for us and I don't have his special card. That's poor from me. Yeah, Eddie Nketiah, another great shout. I can't believe I completely forgot about him. He's playing very well. He's playing such good football. And, boys, more importantly... I genuinely do think he's going to get a decent amount of minutes this year, especially across like the cup games as well. He's already started a couple of games in a row. I know obviously Jesus got injured, but he's already started quite a few games and he's playing well. So, fingers crossed, boys. Eddie Nketiah should get a decent amount of minutes this year, especially with the cup games that are coming up as well. So, yeah, we had a couple of other like rogue shouts for like different teams, like Bruno G. Bruno Fernandes was another one that people wanted. So we'll put them on the bench as honourable mentions, boys. Hate Tottenham out of principle. I would do Son. I actually really like Son as a person. He seems like just a nice guy. But I'm not going to do an RTG random because he does play for Tottenham. So that's just, you know, is what it is, unfortunately. I could do an icon or a hero. So if you want to see that, put it in the comments, boys. That's another sort of rogue one. Iwobi has just gone to Fulham, former Arsenal player. Yeah, again, a little bit of a spicy one, a little bit different. I quite like it. Another good one to sort of have in the back of your mind. Langer's another one. I think he plays for Nottingham Forest now. Another, you know, bit of a quirky shout. Just saying, boys. Just saying, you know, bear it in mind. Reece Nelson, he doesn't get enough minutes, unfortunately. Zinchenko's a left back, so he's not going to get many cool cards. Is a rough idea. Obviously, ignore that one and that one. And that one, really. Put any that you want to see, boys. Put it in the comments below. We will just play one game with this team, just for fun. And I actually will start Evan Ferguson up front, because just why not? So we'll play one game. I'll rage about it. But yes, boys, I hope you've enjoyed us just contemplating what we want to do next FIFA RTG. Who we want to base it around. Put it in the comments below. I'll put out some polls for everyone to vote on. Also, I will... I can't remember what I was going to say, boys. Basically, it's something to do with the fact I'm doing quite a few different RTGs, boys. So, there will not be a daily RTG. There will be Saka's squad, or whatever it's going to be. There then will be another RTG, then a career mode, then maybe a player career mode, then pro clubs. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm keeping next year's content a lot more varied. It won't be... not as consistent, because I will be daily uploading, but the videos that maybe you want to see every day will not likely be every day. For example, what I might do is do Saka's squad in principle every other day. So it'll be like Saka's squad, career mode, Saka's squad, different RTG, Saka's squad, da-da-da-da-da. So yeah, let me know how you feel about that, boys. It will not be a consistent daily RTG next FIFA, but I will be daily uploading. Move to keeper, what a save. Block it, lads, block it. Two men stood there. Doing what? Yeah, boys, so look forward and please vote in the polls. I'll do either player by player, or I might do a group of them, then pick the top two and then put them against each other. Eddie Nketiah scores when he wants. 1-0, we move. Yeah, boys, I hope you've enjoyed Saka's squad. I feel like it's very much coming to its natural end. I mean, we've done 271 episodes. Like, I know, you know, some people have done it for the whole year, but even still, that's a lot of content out there, boys. So if you ever just want to go back and watch all of them, feel free. But yeah, we've done one season of Saka's squad where I picked it up at the end of FIFA 22. We've now done a full season of Saka Squad Season 2 in FIFA 23, and now it will be a new RTG regarding a new player alongside other RTGs, boys. I think we got some very good ideas coming, so you will enjoy it, don't worry. If you've ever watched Spencer Owen's like OG FIFA series, like Forever Blowing and stuff like that, they're those sort of series, like a good get your teeth into type of RTG, boys. So I hope you enjoy. It's a good goal. He is slightly battering me. It's fine. It's fine. I'm absolutely fine about it. Doesn't even bother me. You don't score that. You're a bottler. I'm losing 4-1, boys. I will talk about Man United Arsenal because I've got nothing better to do for the rest of this game. I've talked about what I wanted to talk about, so I may as well talk about some controversial topics. So, first of all, people moaning about the offside not being offside or being offside. I get where they're coming... God damn it. I get where they're coming from. Basically, all the United fans that are moaning about it. I do get it, because it is very, very only just offside, or potentially not even at all. And I do get that. And because it's away, was probably the more likely reason it's been given, because it's a safer bet. Which, this is not how VAR should work, by the way. I do agree. Like, there should be things put in place where this is not the case. But he's gone. Man United are away. If he gets this offside rule wrong against Arsenal at home, it's going to be really bad. However, the safer option, it looks offside, it's probably offside. Let's go with the safer bet of not trying to get us absolutely ripped in the media, although they got ripped in the media anyway, is call it offside, boys. So, I do think it is offside, only just. Like, it is very, very, very thin margins, and I do appreciate that. But... and potentially controversially, not even offside at all. But I think it is probably offside, and I do think they made the right decision. Obviously, it is easier to say that. If that's working against me away at Old Trafford, I'm probably yelling the opposite way, boys. But that is how, you know, the slight biasry, as much as you try not to be biased, there is going to be some sort of biasry in it anyway. I'll be interested to see what the neutrals think of... Trossard! I'll be interested to see what the neutrals think. I think most people probably are on the basis of it's just offside, but it's so close you can't really call it either way. But they've drawn the lines, they did as best they could. It is what it is, boys, unfortunately. The game itself, because I've done some shorts, boys, and people are slandering. Well, basically, because I just said Arsenal dominated the game just for a laugh, and everyone took it really personally. But basically, I do think Arsenal outplayed United. We controlled the ball for most of the game. They played counter-attack football, which is all they could do against us because they were away. They didn't really have the squad for it. They weren't playing particularly well. I'm not saying they played badly. They just didn't play amazingly. Oh, please don't, thank you. So I do just think Arsenal did dominate the game more. We had more chances. They did have good chances, and obviously the Rashford goal was very good, and I would not take that away from him. Fair play. It's a great finish. We should have blocked it, but it's a great finish. So fair play, fair play. But yeah, Rice's goal. Onana should do better. I'm glad it went in. Great finish. And then, obviously, Jesus' goal. He's absolutely sat Dalot down. Made him look like an absolute mug. That was fantastic. Although, Dalot had one option, which is block the first shot. He's obviously then absolutely done him in by fake shotting it. And then scored anyway. Goal! But to make United fans feel better, obviously, Chelsea are just woeful, man. Like, the fact that they've lost at home to Nottingham Forest, like, it's just concerning for them. I actually really back how they play. Like, I've watched a lot of Chelsea football because I've got their players in my fantasy football team, and they just keep screwing me over by getting battered by teams they should beat, and it's really quite annoying now. So I've given up. I've got rid of all of them. They've got that air of Spursy about them. I fake shotted. Hello. It's a little bit risky. They are the RTGs, boys. We want to base someone round next year. Please put who you want to see in the comments below. It's not just those players, boys. They're the ones that I come off the top of my head from memories and from comments I've seen. So yeah, vote for who you want to see. I will put polls up. Any ideas, put them in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.